Connecting Arizona. Live from the 12 News studios at 200 East Van Buren. This is 12 News Today.
All right, we all know you need sunscreen in the desert, but who knew you need sunscreen in your car as you drive? Take a look at this guy. He's a 69-year-old trucker. After 28 years on the road, this is what happens. Severe aging there on the left side of his face by where the driver's window would be. The photo was published in the New England Journal of Medicine. It's called photo aging, and it happens when ultraviolet, UVA, and UVB rays basically penetrate through window glass. Scary scenario certainly no one wants, and our Jacqueline Schultz is telling us it happens to all of our skin to some extent, and you're going to be checked out, right, Jacqueline?
Exactly. I've been checked out here by Christy Harris here at Shapiro Plastic Surgery and Skin Clinic. Now, I'm not a trucker, but I still get in and out of cars on a daily basis. Christy, tell me what you see on my skin. I don't look like the trucker yet.
No, not yet, and hopefully you won't. At this point, your aging is pretty symmetrical. You know, I'm sure you're a passenger about 50% of the time. But even with symmetrical aging and symmetrical sun damage, it's still aging and still sun damage. So, you know, there are things that we can do to correct that, but we also want to talk about things we can do to prevent that. It's much easier to stay out of trouble than get out of trouble.
Now, you have an analysis right here. I mean, this is like, you don't see this from the surface at all.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at this first picture here, you can see our skin looks pretty good initially on the surface, but when we look a little deeper using the VISIA imaging, we can see, first of all, look at all of this UV sun damage or UV spots that were not visible at the surface that's really underneath getting ready to show at some point.
And that's been done by this device over here, the VISIA device, and it can actually do an analysis of how you'll look like years after the damage.
Absolutely, yeah, and we all care about what we're going to look like in the future. So, you know, if we want to prevent some of this damage so we don't have all of this showing up in the surface, you really do want to use a good sunblock SPF every single day. Put it on in the morning before you leave your house. And some of the things that you might not think about would be using a topical antibiotic or a topical antioxidant like vitamin C, which can neutralize some of that UV sun damage. And you can also use a makeup that has an SPF in it. You just want to make sure that you're using a zinc sunblock and a zinc makeup so that they work well together. I like mineral makeup like Jane Iredale, has an SPF 25, has the zinc in it. That way when you're reapplying every couple hours, you don't have to remove all your makeup and start over because that's really not convenient and you probably wouldn't be compliant with it. So we want you to actually do it.
Very much. Thank you so much for your help. And the scary situation about this, Faye, this woman is an esthetician herself, and look at the amount of damage. I'm going to tell you, Faye, I definitely want an analysis done.
Yeah, you know what? I can't blame you. I think I would be scared at my own results. Thanks, Jacqueline.
Me too.
I appreciate it.